welcome to the Brooklyn Café Show.
Today is Tuesday, August 27th at noon, which means this is our 2020 segment, Being Millennials, going into the year 2020. We'd like to introduce our newest producer.
Hello. My name's Nicole. It's nice to meet everybody.
Hello,
It's nice
Nicole.
to be here. Hi.
Hi, Nicole.
And then some familiar faces for you. My name is Kelsey, and our other guests today.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Emma.
I'm Hector.
Hector's glasses had a little bit of an incident there. You can see he's lost one of his goggles.
No, it's just a small incident. It happens when you're traveling between digital dimensions.
The life of the animator.
Pretty much.
Seems legit.
Well, our topic today, our keyword of the day, 2 words actually, it's political correctness.
Again.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that yet. It seems like it's a hot button topic.
When isn't it? It was a hot button topic back in the 80s. It's a hot button topic now.
Well, what do you think about it then? What's your stance on? Is there too much of it now?
I like most things in life, go back to the wise words of the patron saint of stand-up comedy himself, George Carlin. There is no such thing as bad words, only bad intentions.
There you go. Well, and that's something that, because I watch a lot of stand-up comedy on Netflix. That's my go-to. Mm-hmm. And I was watching Dave Chappelle last night, and that's what he was talking about a little bit. Well, I guess all of them do. Stand-up comedy and political correctness. You know, who can take a joke? When does a joke go too far?
And I think that's always going to be an issue. Always going to be an issue with comedy. Comedy for one, but I guess people another. I mean, because I don't know about you, but I don't normally think when I talk. When I talk, I just talk. Most of the time, my mouth can't keep up with my head. I don't know. Maybe it's a me problem, but I don't know. But at the end of the day, you don't really know how another person's going to take what you're going to say. Even like I said, you could be reading off a grocery list, and someone can have a reaction to it. You don't know why they're going to have a reaction to it. Maybe they have a good reason. Maybe it's a reason that never occurred to you. But at the end of the day, you're not trying to hurt someone. And if you do accidentally hurt someone, the best thing you say is, "I'm sorry, I didn't know."
Yeah, I think today people are taking more offense, like more and more, and people aren't meaning to offend people these days. It's just like everyone's becoming more sensitive, and as more like issues come up, people just take things the wrong way now.
Yeah, like I personally think like everyone is gonna get offended by anything you personally say. Like
I say, read off a grocery list, and someone's gonna be mad.
Like no matter what you say or do, someone is gonna get offended, and it's not, I feel, anyone's job to tiptoe around certain subjects just for the fear of someone else getting offended.
I completely agree, because I know when you post memes on Facebook or anywhere on social media, people will go to town with arguments, and I've had a friend deactivate their Facebook because people were like, "Oh, this is not politically correct," but like, it's a meme. Like, they're supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be something that, like, it is a hot topic.
You sound like you don't agree?
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just now that memes are a completely different topic altogether, especially the last 3 years.
I mean, but when it comes to, like,
politics,
people will post something and I'll find them funny. 90% of the public finds it funny, but then someone will say, "Oh, like, that's politically offensive," or "That's offensive towards this race."
It's not even that. I don't want to go the whole topic of memes, because that's an entire can of worms altogether, and probably why this happened. But I'm just saying that sometimes you make jokes because you think it's funny,
yeah.
And sometimes you make jokes because you really are trying to get at someone.
Well, and jokes are meant to be a little bit of a relief as well. So
Yeah,
when
but
you're feeling those kinds of intense emotions, or if there's something going on politically, in our world, comedians, jokes, that's part of a way to cope. So So where do you find that line between being politically incorrect and dealing with some of the hotter topics that are going on today?
I suppose to paraphrase somebody else, as far as the only time that it's not that the politically incorrect stuff is fine is when the humor is punching up. That you're basically telling the insensitive joke at someone who is again above you and deserves above you can get away with a lot of stuff and probably deserves it. Where the issue starts coming down is when you're doing the punching down kind of humor, which again also kind of acceptable. You're never not going to hear jokes about the DMV without realizing that the DMV is horrendously overworked and understaffed. But we still make jokes about that because it gives us relief, and that's where the issue, and that's where a lot of people take umbrage because you're not joking about someone who is way above you and deserves to be knocked down a peg. You're making jokes of someone who's already on the ground just trying to scrape up, and even then that issue becomes a problem because of the kinds of people who are down there, and this is again not the conversation I can make without going to all sorts of digressions, but the gist of what I'm trying to get at is that people will get offended, and sometimes they'll have a point, but sometimes the point really doesn't need to be made.
But is it not then valid? So if you're trying to make a joke and you feel it's funny and everybody else is laughing, but there is somebody in that crowd that says, I'm offended by that, here's why. Do you listen to that person then?
Yeah, you listen to them, but it's situational. It's situational. I could give examples, but there's again too many, and I don't think this is that kind of show I can say that kind of stuff on.
I mean, I think it really depends on like the joke that is said, because if it's like a stupid joke that someone gets offended by, then
what's the point?
But who determines that it's stupid? By who?
Yeah, that's where it gets very like tricky, because like it's just.
All right, so here's something on the. I'm going to talk about Dave Chappelle again because I just watched his special.
Oh, what?
But one of his jokes was that he's talking about the censors when he was doing his show and he was writing a skit, and they brought him in, and his censor, who he said was super nice, they had a whole conversation. At the very end of the conversation, she said, "You can't say a certain derogatory term towards gay people," and I'll let you fill in what that word was. And then he said, "Oh, okay," and he turned around and left, and then he came back to her and he said, "I can't say that word, but I've said the N-word on a number of skits and you've never had a problem with it. Why can I say that on TV, but I can't say the other word?" And she said, "Well, because you're not gay." So does that determine then what you can say? Is that if you are a member of a certain race or you identify in a certain way, then you can make the jokes?
I feel anyone can make a joke about anything because at the end of the day, it's a joke. It's supposed to be taken lightheartedly. Like, as long as it's made with the right intention, I don't see any issue with it.
Yeah, as long as they're not like using it to
Or
actually like
Offend somebody.
offend someone or be rude in that way.
Yeah, like as long as it's for being like lighthearted and just a joke, like I don't see an issue with people making jokes about like gay people or trans people or if you're purple or white or whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it's not meant in a derogatory or rude or hurtful way.
But then, again, if that person says that hurt me, where do you stand with that? Do you just say, I didn't mean to hurt you, so therefore it's fine?
That's the best you can do.
That's all you can do. You can just be like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that would offend you.
And just be respectful towards that person and their feelings.
Yeah,
in general.
like
continue to make jokes, but like not at their expense.
like you just know not to make that certain type of joke around that certain person, or
Exactly.
not to say certain type of things around that certain person.
And I do think that there's more sensitive issues going on, but at the same time, like if it's meant to be a joke.
Yeah.
And that's how a lot of like SNL is, and that's how comedians are nowadays. Like they press that pain, they hit that button that they're like, okay, it's gonna get me laughs today, or and even like Amy Schumer, she goes, listen, I was told not to tell this joke, but I don't care. Like that's part of my skit. That's who I am. And I respect those kind of people.
Yeah.
So what about when it's not a joke? What about when you're just with your friends or you're in conversation and they say that offended me, and you don't feel it is offensive, and you think it's an overly, it's being overly politically correct?
I think there just needs to be a discussion held. I think that there just needs to be like confront that person, whether it's in the group setting or one-on-one, and just let them know, hey, like that offended me. Can you not say that around me anymore? And
Yeah, like it doesn't need to be a huge issue. It just needs to be a short conversation. Be like, hey, whatever you said or did made me feel this way. Can you not do that around me? Or whatever the case may be. Like, it doesn't need to be a huge issue that everyone blows out of proportion.
because if that's a friend that's hanging around that friend group constantly, like you're not going to want to make them feel uncomfortable. So obviously you're just going to say, okay, like I just won't say those kind of words in front of you, or won't say that kind of joke. And then if they're not there, like still be respectful, but be yourself. That's the best that anybody can be, is to be themselves and not like put on a show just for other people.
Yeah.
Well, that's a really good point too about speaking your truth, which brings up another really cool thing that's happening in the group. Our resident director here, Ryan, is making a documentary. Do you want to talk a little bit about your documentary?
Yes. I'm actually making it about transgender issues within the community itself, and like how people outside of the community can help. Basically, I'm centering it around a few select people at different stages of their transition, at different identities within the trans community, because transgender is something that I've learned is just a big umbrella term for like non-binary people who are female to male transgender, male to female. It's a very huge spectrum that I've learned. And throughout the process of coming up with my interview questions, I've found a lot of laws that don't protect transgender people, but protect everyone else in the transgender community. Like, for instance, in Florida, I'm not sure about all the other states because I haven't done too much extensive research on that yet.
Also because you live in Florida.
Yeah, obviously. But I learned that there's no protection against hate crimes if you're transgender. Like, if someone were to commit a hate crime against me because I'm transgender, I would not legally be protected under the hate crime statute.
But they still get them under, assault, manslaughter, all the other junk.
Yeah, like they would still be.
They're still going.
There would still be some sort of justice, but not.
They're still getting 5 to 10.
It wouldn't. There's still not like enough justice within the community.
Why is that? Is it because it's so new and like they just haven't like progressed, or is it just like they don't care?
I honestly have not found an answer for that. Like, I've extensively searched on every single site that I have been able to find, and every site says we keep trying to fight for trans people to be included under hate crime acts and stuff like that, but it's just crazy how much you're not able to do just because of your gender identity. Like, I'm not allowed to join the military, which was one of the things that I wanted to do in my life.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm transgender, I'm not allowed to serve my country.
Wow, that's a disappointment. Well, my uncle just got slightly more disappointed.
Weren't you able to, and then that was recently revoked? Was that
Yes.
it?
Yes, I was actually able to. I was actually enlisted in the Marines back in 2016, but I got discharged because of a knee injury. And after I was all healed up from that, I was planning on going back.
Wow.
But Trump, I believe, signed a bill saying that I'm not allowed to join anymore because there's too much medical costs.
What, for a knee injury?
No, for trans people.
I know. I was just trying to be sarcastic.
But like it's just insane how you can just do something as simple as wanting to be comfortable in your own skin, and you're not allowed to do the things you want to do.
If you don't mind my asking, how much does it cost to go through the transition period? Because it's not something anybody takes lightly. I mean, it's gender reassignment, but then also there's a whole lot of other stuff that goes along with that.
Well, that goes from person to person because each person wants to transition only so far. Like, some people don't want to be on hormones. They just want to change their name. Some people I've found want to get top surgery, bottom surgery, facial masculinization, and like body masculinization, and go the whole 9 yards with every single surgery they can get.
I was gonna say something, but
and
I
then
realized
I
it'd be
know
potentially
people,
offensive, so I didn't.
and then I also know people who only want to be on hormones. So it's just a very it's a person to person kind of thing, which is what my documentary is really going to touch on, because I'm getting a lot of people who are at different stages in their transition, who have been on hormones for however many years or have been through this surgery or that surgery. And I'm really focusing on how their story impacts them and the community around them.
Do you
Wow.
feel it's because if I identify as female and I am a female, but if I identified as male and I started to go through the process, I still see myself as male, whether or not that's how society feels me. Do you feel that it's a societal thing where some folks feel, maybe I want to go through the extra masculinization surgeries and XYZ so that society views me as what I already view myself? Have you heard from anybody that feels that way?
Personally, I have not run into contact with someone who transitioned for their social need, but more of their mental need. Like, they transition completely because they want to feel mentally okay with their body. They don't care how other people perceive them. It's the mentality thing. It's like, my body does not look how I want it to look or how it should look. I'm a male. Why do I have female parts? Why do my hips stand out so much? Why does my jawline not look as strong as other guys? Like, it's just more of like a mental thing that trans people have to deal with, and that's the main reason people transition. And that's what I really want this documentary to focus on, because on the internet you see a lot of people who are what I've actually recently just found out are trans trenders, which are people who say that they're trans without getting like diagnosed by their psychiatrist or anyone like that. They just say they're trans for the attention of it.
No, that's just wrong.
Do you need to be diagnosed?
To be able to transition, yes.
So you have to go to a mental professional,
yes,
and have them sign off that you feel that you need.
Wow. I actually had to go to therapy for 3 months to prove that I was trans for me to be able to get my WPATH letter for me to be able to start hormones.
Do you mind talking on that a little bit? Like, how do you prove that you are?
You pretty much get assigned to a therapist. Well, at least where I went to, I got assigned to a therapist, and they did basic like questioning of my childhood and like how I grew up. And pretty much they ask like a series of questions over like a couple sessions to determine if you qualify as transgender, because it is a mental illness.
It's still considered a mental illness.
Yes.
Really? It still categorizes that?
Yeah, it's still technically a mental illness because you have to be diagnosed transgender to be able to actually transition, and to be able to change your gender mark on your birth certificate is
That sounds like a
The
So they
no.
need to go
worst
through
process
an
ever.
extent of things
like
just
it's
to
a
get to
whole
that
it's a whole
process.
process that you have to go through to be able to do anything. Like, thankfully I've had a relatively easy transition thus far up until the past year, but like my transition so far has been pretty easy because of the amount of support I've gotten from my family and my friends. But if it weren't for that, my transition would be hell, because you need that good support system to help you, bring you up on your bad days and be like, no matter what your head is telling you, you're still a man, like, or you're still a woman, or you're still whatever you identify as.
So where do the trans trenders, you called them?
Yes.
How does that come in? Like, what's the game on that you? Because
I've seen it a lot on like Twitter and stuff like that.
So you ever heard you ever heard
Where-
the phrase woke marketing?
No.
Yeah, first off, it's exactly what it sounds like. Essentially, just using the whole situation, all situations of other people that people, the one.
Yeah.
You know the ones. We all saw the Pepsi
Yeah.
commercial. That's what that is.
for those that haven't seen it, watching, can you explain the Pepsi commercial just a little bit?
So I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. Trump just got elected. Whole lot of protests and riots in the streets, and Pepsi decided to make a commercial that was supposed to quell some of those emotions. And it pretty much just involves Kendall Jenner walking up to a police officer and giving him a Pepsi.
I was gonna ask if that was the Kendall Jenner one. I got so much heat for it.
That, my
So
friend, is the
much
issue. And that, my friend, is why we can't have civil conversations about politics or political correctness, and why we cannot have nice things.
Well, that was also an issue of political correctness
Yeah.
there as well. But what's going on with the trans trenders? Are they just trying to? Are they influencers trying to get money off of being trans?
From what I understand, they are people within the community online that say they're transgender, but they put bad things out there. Be like, oh, I'm trans because of X, Y, and Z. It's like, no, you're not trans because of X, Y, and Z. I'm trans because I feel trapped in my body because my outside does not represent my inside. That is what being trans is. It's not someone just being like, oh, I don't want to have a chest anymore, so I'm trans. Or I don't want to have my monthly visitor anymore, so I'm trans. Because a lot of people have actually done that, which made it a lot harder for people who are actually trans, like myself, to transition, which is why the process is so lengthy and time consuming, and it takes years to get to where you want to be.
Wow. If anyone ever deserved a punch in the face.
Yeah.
And a lot of people do this for a lot of issues, but to gain attention, if you need that much attention in your life, to bring not even someone else, a whole group down with you just so that you can get your 15 minutes, I mean, that in itself speaks.
Yeah.
That's its own kind of
Can of worms?
issue, yeah, with how you feel about yourself. I mean,
No, I agree. That's what I was gonna say too. That is, so it's just they do it for the attention.
Yeah,
just to get,
that's
like,
from
that-
that's from what I've gained from my research, because I've talked to people, a lot of people who are like within the community, and they were just like, yes, this is like a huge issue. You need to bring this up in your documentary.
So do you think that's why the process takes a lot longer because of these
Trenders.
Okay. So do you think that's why it takes the process so much longer, just because they're kind of holding everyone else back with the process?
Well,
Is that what do you think?
What I'm thinking is that it does make it harder, and it does hold up the process a lot, but
They still have
It's
the right
kind
to
of like a
voice
yes
themselves.
and a no question because
Yeah.
it's always been hard, and
But this
these
just adds
these
to
people just adding to it makes it even harder for those who are trans.
You think that if they knew that they weren't that these guys were not helping, that they changed their approach?
No, they don't care.
Okay,
That-
then I guess punch to the face it is then.
It's the simple fact of people not
the attention.
not caring and just wanting their 10 minutes of fame or their how many minutes of fame on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or whatever, because so many people are in this community and so many people are trying to fight for our equality in this that they're just like, oh, I want to be a part of this too. How can I be a part of this? And they don't realize that being an ally is one of the best things you can do if you aren't a part of the community, and not to force yourself to be a part of a community that you're not a part of.
Some of it's just
Because-
there are pure narcissists in the world.
Yeah.
Again, I just think it comes back to being yourself and just not acting like somebody or not. Like, don't just go and say you are for the fame, the 10-minute fame. Like, if that's what you want, then go for it. But don't just do that and then hold up people that are actually trying to go through that process.
Are you still looking for folks to be in your documentary? Would you like?
Yeah, I'm actually still looking for people to be in my documentary. I have my website, www.rcl-prod.com, where you can contact me on there, or you can find me on Facebook at RCL Prod, or on Instagram at RCL Prod, and just reach out to me anywhere on social media if you want to be a part of it.
And we're going to go to a commercial break in just a minute. But also, if you want to call into the show, if you have something to say on this, or you'd like to talk to Ryan, our number is 888-994-4995. So please go ahead and give us a call. You can speak with us live in the second half of our show today. We're going to go ahead and switch to a commercial break, and we'll see you in just another minute.
Are you ready for the challenge? Do you know what's coming? Are you ready to become a healthier you in 12 weeks? Welcome to Shred Zone. Shred Zone Fitness offers a personalized training program that you can do. With 30 minutes of time and online daily support, motivation, and a customized, easy, and flexible program designed with you in mind. Contact us at shredzoneonline.com and Shred Zone Fitness Studio, 561-331-2059. Shred Zone Online gives you 24/7 access to your personal trainer, personalized nutrition suggestions, strength training, and weekly accountability. Contact Shred Zone today at 561-331-2059. Let Shred Zone shred you to a better health. ShredZoneOnline.com or 561-331-2059.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.danielle, BULJAN.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Hi, my name is Leslie Carmen, and I'm the founder from Carmen Care Laser here in Boca Raton. We've done so many treatments. We've treated people with severe back pain, knee pain. If your pain has been there for so many years, often we just have a tendency to just believe that we're not going to get better.
I had a bad injury with my knee, my left knee, and it is amazing after just 3 treatments. And even after the first treatment, I could tell a huge difference.
We'd love to invite you to come see us and be a part of that. Thank you.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Welcome back to 2020 Vision. We're going to switch gears a little bit because there's something in the news that I've been wanting to talk about. It's the first space crime. And I saw that headline and I was anticipating it was going to be something like...
Yes, the Martians finally responded after all these years.
Exactly. Something international, intergalactic, something
and they prank
big.
call,
It's a space crime.
And they prank call, and apparently the Martians prank called us for some reason.
It was this astronaut who had briefly had the password to her spouse's bank account and used it, and that's our first space crime. So I mean, it's
and
still
that
a
is
crime.
so disappointing.
I know. I got my hopes up. First space crime. Wow, this
credit
is the
card
21st
fraud.
century. We're
Really,
so
credit
big.
card fraud
When
in
you said
space.
space crime, I thought you were talking about like outer space. I'm like, what could there be in outer
It
space?
is.
That's
She
like-
was at
Yeah,
the space
she was in the
station.
International
Space
Space
Station.
Station in space,
and she,
and she logged onto her ex-husband's or ex-wife or whatever ex's bank account information, and that's the first space crime.
Oh, that's
She
too
used,
That's
funny.
it.
She used passwords that she had, and now that's our. I don't
Did
know.
she
And is
steal
still-
it?
She didn't.
Steal
She
money?
had the passwords, and she just logs into the account, and now that's our first space crime. And it is again, it's still a crime, but I wanted something
Really?
like
No
movie-worthy.
no hijacking.
Genuinely, I thought it was
No
like something going
hijacking
on in
satellite-
space, like someone
no
committed a crime
hijacking
up there.
satellites.
I'm like,
She was
what
in space
kind-
when she
No
did.
hijacking
Oh, that is
satellites. No
fantastic.
hijacking another person's spaceship. No doomsday orbital laser.
Or at
Orbital
least
lasers.
something with aliens. But we do have our own little bit of alien news in the world because that Area 51 raid. So
Still happening apparently.
is it still
Apparently,
Is it?
apparently
Oh,
it's
that's
still
been
happening.
my favorite thing, to be honest. I am
The
so
memes that
bored.
come from that are
It's
amazing.
fantastic.
Wait, catch me up. I don't know.
Oh,
what this
so
is.
Do you want
so
to do
you
honors,
haven't
Ryan?
heard about the Area 51 raid?
Do you want
No.
to do? Do you want to do the honors, Ryan?
You do the honors.
Okay. So, 2 months ago, some weirdo on the internet decided to make a joke saying that hey, Area 51 is pretty doesn't exactly have the best security and a whole lot of staffing. So it'd be pretty easy if we got like a few 100,000 people to just go storm the barbed wire gates of Area 51. They probably couldn't stop
Free my
us.
boy E.T.
And from that point on, the jokes kept piling on about freeing aliens, getting a free spaceship,
Free my boy Paul.
creating whole dumb
still
battle
haven't seen that movie.
plans referencing anime, various movies and anime. And apparently everyone pointing out that's still a terrible idea because even if it's not the most heavily guarded military facility, it's still a military facility, and the people there still have their assault rifles. But no, the jokes still kept piling on. Jokes still kept piling on and on and on, and apparently people are actually serious about this.
Did you hear about the guy who actually showed up like
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
months early?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, someone showed up early and then they detained him, but they let him go because they felt so bad for him.
They saw, yes, the bill.
That's incredible.
Like he's
On one hand-
dyslexic, so he went on the wrong date.
Oh, no.
So and he went ready.
Oh my gosh.
He was ready for it, and he was like, "Why am I the only one here?" And they automatically like detained him,
Yeah.
but they ended up letting him go.
That's awfully nice of the army guys. Oh,
Yeah,
The-
I'm surprised they let him
I wonder
go.
if they know. I wonder if the people who were guarding Area 51 know about the memes.
Did you see
Probably.
the Snapchat filter? They had a filter where there was like an alien dancing. Like, all right, this is getting incredulous.
Oh, and then the conspiracy theories about it too are incredible.
I
There's
keep
always
saying.
been
Oh,
like-
there's always
like-
conspiracy
I keep
theories.
saying
Like
it's
the
a- I keep
conspiracy
saying it's a
theory that
distraction.
the government created it as a way to like exterminate
Oh,
like
that's
100,000 people.
You know there are easier
Yeah.
ways to do
I
that.
did hear about that.
Yeah.
I heard
There
about
are,
that.
there are easier ways to
rumor.
exterminate people than just creating dumb jokes. I'm just saying.
I mean,
No,
I do
but-
think Area
but
51
there-
has aliens.
there's
That's not what I
there's
mean.
been
Also,
there's
for
been so
listeners,
many.
that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. I'm not serious, but anyone, I'm on air wearing these for God's sake. Do not take anything I say seriously.
Hector's docile, we promise. He's good.
Just
But-
because I'm the resident anarchist doesn't mean I'm actually serious about things.
But now we know how you actually got the crack in those glasses there.
No, still.
Did Paul give it to you?
Who's Paul?
The alien?
No.
Do you guys?
No, he stopped answering my emails years ago.
Do you guys?
He stopped
sincerely
answering my
believe in
text the
aliens
other day.
still?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Oh. the
I
government
swear.
cover everything
I
up.
swear there are
definitely believe Area
aliens.
51
has
is
to be.
like.
There is no physical way we are the only we are the only living beings to ever exist. There's no way.
If it is,
There is literally no scientific way of all the galaxies and solar systems and planets. There's no physical way that we are the only ones out there.
if it is, then wow, what a waste of space.
For real.
I see what you did.
Like like
I
Took long enough.
got you, Hector. But okay, and I agree. We can't be the only things in space, but I don't think there's another life form that's like us in space.
I'm not saying there's another life form like us. I'm saying there has to be something else out there. I don't know what it is, but there has to be something because there's no plausible way that life can be perfectly habitable on one planet and only one planet out of all the galaxies and solar systems and multiplexes and universes and whatever there are.
Is it Mars or Mercury that we discovered that there was water on?
Well, we know there's
Mars. Okay, so I
We
mean,
know.
So, like,
there's
it-
gonna be.
Venus-
I think
Yeah,
there's
like-
life
we
out
did know
there
that
that-
Venus used to be habitable. Then it got too close to the sun.
Like
I don't think it's too close to the sun. I think it's still inhabitable. I think they're gonna, like, a couple years ago, I saw that there was research about trying to get people out there in the next like
Fry cooks on Venus. That's all I'm saying.
100 years or less. Don't know.
But
would you go live in space? Would
Yes. Yes.
Even if you could
Listen,
not
I'm
come
terrified
back.
of
yes,
heights.
I would. I would never come back.
Why would you want to stay?
Take some
I
falling
would
up there.
never come back.
Why? What about it would make you want to stay in? Is it that you want to be in space that bad, or is that you don't want to be on Earth that bad?
You're
I think it's a combination of
You're so
both.
the
It could be a way to start over. It could be
Yeah,
start
like-
over on a new planet, new home. Just depends on how inhabitable it is.
Like
Actually,
I
trying
just
make
want
giant
to
robots a
explore
thing.
everything. Like my goal is to just explore everything and see everything, and then I'll be happy.
I just want to see.
That's
I
a
just
good way
want
to
live
look at
long and
things.
see giant
Yeah,
robots
like-
be a thing.
Like I don't care what happens along the way. Like life can be bumpy and
is
stuff,
too short.
but
You've seen
just gotta-
Firefly? Oh, we've seen Trigun.
Would you go to space?
I think so. I would like to go
Seem
to
a little
visit, but
hesitant about
not
it.
but not live there permanently. But it would be cool to like go up there for like
Like a nice
couple-
vacation.
Yeah, like a vacation.
Well, there's her.
I would go and never come back. I wouldn't come back.
Start your own colony in space.
Me and my friends always make jokes about how I'm an alien, so I was just like, yo, let's go. Like, I'll be at home. Come on, let's go.
I mean, Matt Damon made his own colony up in
What?
The Martian. Have you seen that?
I've never
Yes,
seen that.
I saw
Great
that.
movie, actually.
Yeah,
Great
so
It
I
is
mean,
a
it's
great
possible.
film.
It's really possible.
It is a
that
great
that
film.
you could do
Possible,
that.
but hard. And there's still a lot of research that has to be done.
Oh, most definitely. Like, we're not going to send, NASA's not going to send people up there like
Which
the
is a
next
shame.
But who's-
couple months.
Who's
Which
the
is a shame.
celebrity that's already selling tickets to space? Which one is that? Is
there?
I thought there was. Where
Wasn't
there was
it Elon Musk?
It was some type of celebrity or obviously wealthy person.
Wasn't it Elon Musk?
Was it?
I
Probably.
think so.
Yeah,
If you
The
had-
Tesla
probably is.
guy.
If you know who it is, please
Of
call.
course it was
Please
the
call
Tesla guy.
888-994-4995.
I'm pretty sure it was
That's
the
the
Tesla
answer.
guy. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I heard it was the Tesla
Now I
guy.
kind of want to research that.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna,
I'm
I'm gonna,
curious.
I'm gonna look this up real
And
quick.
I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like I read out like if he was selling tickets, they were
I'm-
already sold
I'm
out.
just
or
gonna-
something. I haven't read it. This is word of mouth.
I'm googling it.
So I don't know if I'm speaking the
We'll
truth
have-
here, but that's crazy.
We'll have an
If
answer in a minute. I got you.
If he's already sold out of tickets to space, like I just can't
That's
imagine there are that many people
incredible.
that would want to go permanently. It'd be really cool to be an astronaut and go explore it and see it. But for me at least, if I could, I'd go see it, I'd go check it out, and then I'd come back.
Yeah.
Could you
Yeah,
imagine? On your body.
it's Elon Musk's
there you
Musk's
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
SpaceX Mars trip.
But is this a real
moon.
thing that he's
Spa-
actually like
SpaceX
advertising?
will launch Japanese entrepreneur. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that name because I will butcher it. On the first private passenger flight around the moon aboard Big Falcon rocket for undisclosed sum.
Now
Probably
that would
a
be
lot of
fun.
money.
That would be fun to go
And
around the moon.
it was by how is SpaceX going on to Mars? Okay, that's a whole different thing.
How much is he selling those tickets for, though? I'm really
A
curious.
lot.
it doesn't-
Yeah, it's a lot.
Probably like over
$500,000.
Oh,
That's it?
Wow.
Really? 500,000?
I overestimated that one.
Yeah,
Musk says tickets to Mars could cost just $500,000. No amount of money will buy you a ticket to Mars right
Really?
now.
So
but
basically mortgaging your
SpaceX,
house.
but
mortgaging a
SpaceX
house is
CEO
okay.
Elon Musk says the cost of relocating to another planet could be $500,000 in the not too distant future.
Okay, but that still takes.
Could you imagine updating your Facebook to lives on Mars?
Okay, but
Like the
already,
location.
okay, maybe because I've seen
I
way
knew
too
it
many
was
movies,
Elon
read too many
Musk.
comic books. Yeah, because I've seen too many movies, read too many comic books, and tried to. And basically, as a somewhat aspiring writer tried to look into the subject, you'd still, in order to make life possible on Mars, you'd still need to do a metric crap ton of stuff just to make the planet have an atmosphere. Let alone just setting up little outcrops and dome societies specifically controlled and climatized to house life itself. And I just went over half of your heads right now, didn't I?
Well, maybe because you're so smart, you should be the first one in space. You could be the first person to kind of colonize a little area and make it all habitable
Yeah,
for everybody else.
you don't want me
I'm
in
just
charge of
trying to wrap
space.
my mind around the
It'll go-
domes.
It will go Lord of the Flies within the first 10 minutes.
I was just trying to wrap my mind around the domes, how they would work.
It's okay. It's same
Like
way.
like would it be like a greenhouse?
Part of it, it'd be like a greenhouse, but you'd have to create a filtration system to get rid of the carbon dioxide of the excess oxygen being generated by the plants, along with pumping in
So
extra carbon dioxide.
so it
to
would
make
kind
sure
of be like a greenhouse mixed with
Isn't that what Matt Damon did? In
He created a small-
Martian. He created a greenhouse.
yeah, pretty much.
That's like one of my favorite movies.
It-
honestly,
it's like a greenhouse mixed with I don't know the word for it.
One of those things. If you know the word for it, call in.
Either way, but even then, that's not even taking consideration the fact that Mars.
It's like a
Mars is still-
greenhouse, but not a greenhouse.
That Mars is still
I know
technically
what you're
a
talking
radiator.
about. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't think of.
I can't think of the name of it.
A biodome.
Yes.
that it?
That's what's called, isn't it?
Biodome?
Yeah, a biodome mixed with a greenhouse.
The biodomes are just. Okay, never mind.
I
Point
still
is,
feel like that's like 100 years away. I mean, could
That's
be
not even-
less. If
that's not even
NASA's been
taking-
secretly working on it, like Area 51.
Yeah,
I mean,
NASA's
I
been
mean, Elon
underfunded.
Musk is working
NASA's
on it
been
too, so
underfunded
it's
since
a it's a it's a toss up between Elon Musk and
I want
NASA.
to know if that's a real trip, though. Like,
Apparently,
genuinely, I
SpaceX is
wanna know if
launching.
he's actually
I don't know.
planning.
Apparently,
I don't know,
SpaceX is
follow
launching
Jack.
though.
I don't
But
know,
when
find
though,
out.
like in the.
He said in the
30
near
years?
future.
We can
The
always
article said in the near future.
So
I'm
he's
just-
probably thinking like 20 years. Okay, let me sell this. Let me sell you this $500,000 ticket, and then, well, we're gonna go in 2045.
I mean, people pay for their Teslas 5 years in advance.
Because they want the newest and best one, and then they're like, okay, I think 2030 is gonna be my year for a Tesla. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that one now.
It's crazy.
I try
He's a genius.
Oh, absolutely.
or a madman, which is the same thing in certain circumstances.
Yeah, he's a genius for how he goes about it. Cause
Those Teslas
he
though are.
he makes
very amazing.
billions of dollars.
Oh yeah.
We have a store in the Gardens Mall up in the Palm Beach Gardens area where it's on the second floor of the mall, and it's just a store to display Teslas. You can't buy one there. You obviously can't test drive it out. He just
But you shop around.
Yeah, no.
Well, there goes
Elon
my
Musk
last
isn't
caper.
there, but the store is out. There's just two.
Is there a
Teslas
cardboard
sitting in
cutout?
the store, and you go
Is
look
there a
at them.
cardboard
Really?
cutout of Elon
This
Musk?
is in the Gardens Mall.
It's in the Gardens Mall.
I have
It's on
not
the
been there in a
second-
while.
On the second floor.
Is there a
You just
cardboard
go look
cutout of? Is there a cardboard cutout of Elon Musk there?
That would be hilarious.
Just sitting in the driver's seat.
Can you like sit in them? Like, what can you do
I don't
there?
even know. I haven't gone in. I can't bring myself to go in there. But I just
I have been
can't
Next
fathom-
time you're there, I want you to go in there just for me.
just
and
for
take
you.
a picture
I'll
of
take
it.
a picture.
They do let you sit.
Because I just want to
Really?
see what it looks like in
I
there.
can't fathom spending that much money on a car. Cars are meant to be
I-
used. You're meant to. They're gonna get dings and
I
scratches.
do not
can't-
I do not trust cars that drive themselves. I'm sorry, they give me too much anxiety.
You know,
I've
there's
seen-
an app. We
I've
actually
seen.
rented.
I've seen. What's the movie called again? Maximum Overdrive. It's a Stephen King movie. It's
Oh,
stupid.
yep.
Yeah.
I've seen Maximum Overdrive. That does not go. That does not. Self-driving cars do not lead to anything good.
I don't trust it.
There's actually an app though that they allow you to like drive their cars for a day. Like you pay. I think we paid $25 for our Mercedes.
for a day.
Yeah, we rented it out for like 2 days, and we only
That's
paid I think maybe
actually-
like $50 to $100 to rent a
That's
Mercedes.
actually pretty good. Send me a link to that.
Yeah,
I
how'd
might
you
need
go
that
about
for a
that?
film.
So I
Music video in the
went to
future, Ryan?
Colorado in March, and
Future
we were looking
video.
for a car to drive, and all the places that we tried to rent from were sold out. They're
Is
like,
there-
you need to rent a car ahead of time. So we went on my friend's app and we rented out. There was like a Tesla on there, like brand new Teslas were on there, and these people let you drive their cars. And like you just pay it through the app, and then they either, some of them are really nice and they bring it to you, or you would just go there and you pick it up.
That's really nice.
Yeah, so we were gonna do that with the Tesla, but
I used to have
got
a
sold
friend
out.
who, for fun, and you should not do this because you're gonna waste the salesman's time. But he used to go to car dealerships and say, "I'm interested in buying this car. I want to test drive it." And then he just test drive cars way out of his price range all day, and then leave at the end of the day. So don't do that.
I'm pretty
'Cause there
sure-
are salespeople that you're
Work
taking their
off of
time.
Yeah.
commission. My sister
But-
personally works at a dealership, and I would just like to say people who do that are really bad because 90% of them work off of solely commission.
Yeah.
So if you waste their whole day, they made no money that day.
I'm pretty sure like Tesla or some high-end car company makes you pay like $30,000 just to like test drive. There's like a certain car company that makes you do that.
But if you want to test drive a car, and you just want to see what it's like, I mean, $25 to $50 a day for something like Mercedes, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was really
Yeah, like,
impressed
if
with the pricing, and it was like
If you're not
the
sure about the
gas-
car you want to get, that's a good thing for like if you want to test it out for like a day or two, better than a test drive around the block.
Would you guys spend the money on a Tesla? I'm always
No.
so,
No.
Not a Tesla.
I just said this the
Nope.
other day. I would just because I love how they are. Like, I just love the make and model of them, and I love the fact one of my favorite YouTubers actually has one, and I watch his vlogs, and the fact that you can have, like, a campfire in it is just, yeah, they put it on the screen, and, like, it's a campfire.
But do we need a campfire in our cars?
Yeah.
My brother.
Of course you do. What do you mean? Just have some s'mores on there.
My brother wants a Tesla so bad, so I went to Walmart and I got him like a little Hot Wheels Tesla, and I was like, "Here you go." It runs off of AA batteries and it actually drives.
My friend's dad used to do that to him when he wanted a car at 16. He bought him a little toy truck. He goes, "Okay, here you go."
He was ranting and raving for like a good year and a half about how bad he wanted the Tesla Model 3, so I got him the Tesla Model 3 in a Hot Wheels.
I mean,
for his birthday.
It's his fault he wasn't more specific about.
I was like, "Hey, dog, you said you wanted a Tesla Model 3. I brought it to you.
I think
it runs off of batteries. It drives, bro."
I think it's a nice goal to have to say, okay, if I wanted, I always said I wanted a Mazda, but now Teslas are nice. I would want a Tesla in the near future. Range Rover.
My partner got me a little Hot Wheels Honda Civic because I want a Honda Civic.
Well, I just got one of those.
I want a neon green. I want a very specific Honda Civic. I want a lime green coupe Honda Civic because ever since 2 summers ago, me and my best friends, Alex and Anthony, saw this lime green Honda Civic, and every single time we saw this same car, it was a good day. So now, my ideology is if I get that same lime green Honda Civic, I will always have a good day.
Good days.
It doesn't matter. It's my good luck charm.
That's really nice.
Honestly, that sounds awesome.
So when I finally get my lime green Honda Civic Coupe, it's always going to be a good day.
That's a really good mindset to have.
Does anybody else have a good luck charm? Anything that you use, like a lucky rabbit's foot? Or?
I actually do. When I graduated, Dawn has her wand. When I graduated in May, my parents bought me this ruby ring as my class ring because my dad really wanted me to have a class ring. But I kept telling him, like, Dad, like, I don't want you guys to spend like $500 on a ring. Like, that's ridiculous. So they bought me my birthstone and a ring. And I've always worn it, and it just always brightens my day up and always brings me good luck.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's like a real ruby? It's like a real ruby?
It is real ruby.
Wow, because I would have thought that your dad just said we just paid 25 cents for it. We just got it from one of those pop machines. That'd be a fun story, though.
That would have been fun.
And kudos to your dad. That actually is a very nice gift.
Well, him and my mom bought it for me. And
it's very nice.
My mom presented it to me, and I was like, I didn't know how to react at first, so I think my reaction to them was kind of like a little off-putting because I was in front of like 5 of my closest friends. I'm just like, okay, but I like started wearing it. I'm like, I am obsessed with this ring. Like, it is probably like I wear it every single day.
Yeah, I feel like for women, our good luck charms is usually jewelry.
Yeah,
because it just like brings you like good energy. Like I have a couple pieces from my mom that I always wear, and like that's like what I like use for luck.
Aw.
Oh, really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Do you have anything?
I do actually. I have this necklace. So it's my mom has one and my aunt has one as well, and it's my grandma's thumbprint in the necklace.
Wow.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And that's something you can do if you have a relative that's passed away. The place that was facilitating it, all forms of English just left my mind. What is it? The funeral home? Took her thumbprint so we could have that put into jewelry. Because you can also put, ash in jewelry and stuff like that, but not everybody wants to do that.
Carry your ashes in jewelry.
There's a bunch of different ways that you can keep your person with you, Which is really nice.
Yeah, that is very nice.
Do you, because you had mentioned that you were, and I've been having trouble with this too, so that's why I want to know.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you had a little trouble like reacting to the gift. What's the appropriate way to react to a gift?
I'm not good at reacting.
I'm not good at that either.
Really
I just say thank you.
Just like that?
I'm not exactly like that. I'm just like, oh, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate it.
It was more like because my parents have been trying to figure out like what kind of. They asked me. They're like, okay, I like to be surprised. So I said, they called me up and I go, okay, I'm really into rings. Like that's been my thing for the past few years. My sister always gets me a Pandora ring for my birthday. it's just been a thing I've had with her. And then she made me kind of nervous when my mom's like, oh, your sister doesn't really like the ring, but I'm still going to give it to you. I'm like, okay, like that makes me a little nervous. So I opened it, and my reaction was just like, because I was very overwhelmed with the day, with like spending 3 hours at the USF Yingling Center for the graduation, and then coming back to my apartment, everyone was sitting there, we were having fun, and my mom just comes up to me with it, and I have like 4 of my best friends with me, and I open it, I'm just like overwhelmed with emotion. I didn't know how to really react, because I don't really wear like red, like colored jewelry. I always wear silver. So I finally like got the chance after a few days of everybody leaving, like to put it on. I was like, this is gorgeous.
All right, so we're almost out of time. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching 2020. We are here every Tuesday from 12 to 1 to discuss the topics that are important to millennials. If you have a topic that you want us to cover, go ahead and send us a message. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, a little bit of everywhere. It's the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Just tell them it's for 2020. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching us today. Does anybody have any last remarks before we head out?
Yeah, I do. Look, I'm absolutely serious about. Look, I was kidding about the whole. There's easier way to kill 100,000 people. I absolutely mean it. Do not do that. I'm not serious about that. I'm completely joking. Everything has the right to live, regardless of what your opinion is.
I think that is the perfect note to end on. So thanks for tuning in.
I was just kidding.
And we'll
Just
see
kidding.
you
Remember
next
that.
week. Have a great day.
Radio show, teaching you the opposite of everything you've been taught, so you can obtain the results you've
1470
never obtained.
AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Wake up with the Steve Kane Show.
Just tell me what your problem is.
With replays overnight, every night. WNN. The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Staying healthy is difficult. What nutritional supplements should you take? What foods are best for you? What health practitioner should you see? You've got health questions, I've got health answers. From heartburn to hemorrhoids, pain to pimples, carpal tunnel to the common cold, gluten to gallbladder, and gingivitis, and all points in between. I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Tune into my Sunday talk show at 10 o'clock on Talk 1470 WNN.
Great party, huh, guys?
Yeah, it is. So much fun.
I do say so myself. Hey, did you know that birthday parties actually help build confidence in kids?
Yeah, I did know that.
Did you know that giving kids less sugar before bedtime helps them sleep better?
Right, of course.
Yeah, I knew that. Did you know that strollers have the right of way on sidewalks?
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, that's true. Did you know that friendly... Yeah.
Hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
I didn't know that.
Think I knew that.
No, you didn't.
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Talk here, Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Nick. I'm at Hey Mr. DJ Courtesy Limo. I service all of South Florida. We offer really great services. We offer DJ and limo service. When you book the DJ service through us, you get the Courtesy Limo for the entire day. My office number is 561-507-4376. Mention Yelp or Google, you get 15% additional savings. You can look me up on Yelp or Google on the Hey Mr. DJ.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe on a beautiful Tuesday morning.
Afternoon. We've been here so long. It's now 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
If I didn't say morning, nobody would respond. Yes, good afternoon. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. To all our friends across the U.S., L.A., San Francisco, New York, Chicago, keep sharing it out. Guess what, baby? I'm out of Facebook jail.
Guess what, baby?
You in Facebook jail. Well, you know what they say, one good guy comes out, another bad one's gotta go in.
That's kind of how we rock and roll.
That's the way it works. And if you want to call in today's show, because I think you should, what's the number?
888-565-1470. You can find us live all over social media. You can find us on Roku TV. You can find us on Amazon's Fire TV. Just download the app, the Brooklyn Cafe TV, and you can watch us larger than life.
I think with Tingy, maybe a little less game.
Let me ask you a question.
Tingy.
What happens when you're... Hello. John DeMarco Book is in the house.
Oh, I was snorted. I was close.
Because we're having a belated birthday. I can't believe it's your birthday already again.
Today's your birthday.
Do you know we celebrated our birthday party here last year? And it was a year
Yes,
ago?
Dawn, we do it every year.
And I cannot believe how fast the years go. That's the amazing thing to me.
It is.
It goes
It's crazy.
You know, 29 must be a tough year. You're always 29.
29 again. Let's say 39 and holding.
You look fantastic. I don't know how old you are, but you look fantastic for your age. That's
I'm
all I
older
gotta
than
say.
you. Let's put it that
No,
way.
you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Really? Damn, I'm old.
So
I look horrible.
Let me ask you a question.
I look
When
horrible.
is it okay to say nasty things to people?
I was just,
we're teetering between that PC and that not PC again
Well, here's-
already in 1 minute of the show.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Flamingo. I talked about Flamingo last week, and here she be.
We've got Lonnie Markman with us.
Lonnie who?
And,
What's her
Lonnie
last name?
Markman, Pilates Play Space.
That's right. She's Queen Pilates.
But I have a question for you.
You already asked me.
Pilates play space.
Play space.
Exactly. Say that 5 times
Well,
in a
here's
row.
the question that was posed to me before we went on the air earlier today.
Yes.
When is it okay to tell someone they've gained weight?
Male or female?
Never.
My answer was never.
Male or female?
Does it matter?
Why does that matter?
Because if it's a guy, you say, "Yo, you look like a pig."
But so that's so sexist. Why should
But
that
that's
be
what
okay?
guys don't
But
care.
that's the
Guys are
same thing
different.
we talked about, where you're teetering of like what's PC and what's not PC.
What's PC? Police commissioner?
Police commissioner. Yeah.
Do you really feel guys don't care?
The guys don't care. Hey, Dylan.
Guys care.
Dylan, stop losing weight. You're too thin. He don't care.
Well, that's different.
You're skinny. You look like a scarecrow.
So
what do you want me to
we
tell
all took
you?
offense to this, right? You said it's never okay for someone to say that. Do you know
Well,
what this
okay.
person came back and said?
I disagree that it's not ever okay. If they're a friend and you're saying it with the intention of helping somebody's health, I think it's okay. If you're a coworker who comes at you out of nowhere and just says, "Oh my God, you've gained weight," then that's just rude.
Okay, so let me ask a question. If I see birthday girl here and says, "My God, you looking hot, baby,"
And I said, thank you.
but is that offensive?
No, not
so,
to me.
So it's okay if you can say. So it's not okay if you can say they gain weight. But what if they lose weight?
Yeah.
And is that appropriate to say?
Is it appropriate to say you lost weight?
Yeah.
Okay, that happened to me. People say, "Oh, you dropped weight." I said, "Yeah, about 68 pounds."
It's a lot of weight.
It's actually a really good point. I think it's a really good point. I think that the fact that you look at things in life as good and bad and black and white, and the fact that losing weight is good and gaining weight is bad, that's not okay. Like if you can say, "Hey, you look great, you lost weight," you should also be able to say, "You look great, you gain weight." But nobody says that.
Well, wait. So that
Nobody
was the
says
outcome
that.
of the story.
Oh, really? That's
Yes,
funny.
the outcome of the story.
Wait, somebody
was,
told you gained weight?
It wasn't me. It was somebody else. His coworker told somebody.
That's why God created 5 fingers.
Well, no, the outcome
That's
of
what
the
I'm
story
saying.
was.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. This is what they told her.
It's like a billboard.
They told her you were too thin before. I think you look great.
So it was a compliment.
It
Well, I mean,
ended up
it's
being a
society's
compliment, but the
society's
person
always
taking
giving
this
us
one.
like you gotta look a certain way. So if you're not a certain way, then you won't fit in. So, but like.
You know what, man? God made you in your own. You don't like the way I look? Shut your eyes. That's why God created eyelids. Do you know that's why we have eyelids? You don't like the way I look? Close your eyes.
Is it okay to talk about that at work, though, in general? Like
No.
a coworker coming up to you about your
No.
weight in any aspect, whether it's good or bad.
That's a good point. And if a male says this to a female, you're dead. If a female says this to a female, it's okay. Why is that?
But I think it's the intent behind the words. Like so is it being nice? How is it said? Is it being said in a sexual way? Is it being said in a complimentary way?
That's another thing.
I mean, it's very different. However, you never know how someone's going to perceive something.
That's true.
So
now,
that's
if a
the
guy
hard
is
part.
hitting on a girl, he says, "Oh, you're looking kind of good, Kuchifrika." I mean, he's hitting on her. Is that complimentary? Really?
Depends on the guy.
Unless a girl.
I'm sorry. Just kidding. I'm married.
Can you show some pictures? I'll get back
I
to
am
you.
totally speechless. She surprised me over and over.
Your brain, how that's working.
Hey, Blake, if you want to tune in, Blake is on the board. If you want to chime in as on Blake, you're a young guy, you're a millennial, you can let us know what you would think.
And actually, Linda Summers is going to try to call us in from Florida, severe weather, to give us an update on Dorian.
I hate when she calls.
You know why?
Every time she calls, it rains.
She's going to be very busy until Sunday, so she said she got me now before I go for physical therapy, so she may be calling in this hour.
Hurricane.
Mixing also, so stay tuned, Dylan, if you see Linda on the screen.
Hurricane, whatever.
Tropical storm.
Yes, and I'm watching you, Dorian. I'm watching you. Stay away from Puerto Rico.
Thankfully, she wasn't
Stay
called-
away from Puerto Rico.
At least she wasn't called Dawn, because
I know.
that would have been
I know,
hard
right?
to do.
Oh, you would never have lived it down.
Never.
Never have lived it down.
They haven't had a Hurricane Dawn in a long time.
They stopped. It stopped because the last time Dawn came on, it devastated all. Arkansas is now a desert.
Yeah, Okay.
Speaking of which is
Arkansas.
totally not Arkansas. How about with the ruling that just came down against Johnson & Johnson?
I think that they got away with nothing.
570.
They wanted $5 billion. Do you know how many lives that these people have destroyed with that opioid
Here's
stuff?
my question on that ruling.
Yeah.
Was that ruling just for the state, or is that a
The state of
national
Arkansas.
ruling?
State of
It
Arkansas.
wasn't
Just the
Arkansas.
state.
Yes, it was.
No, it was. It was the state of Arkansas.
It was Arkansas. It was Arkansas. The Puerto Rican was Arkansas. I don't know how to pronounce Oklahoma.
I don't think it was Arkansas. I think it was Oklahoma.
It was Arkansas. Somebody look it up.
That would be our fact checker, because the only reason I had a segue is because you named a state.
Jupiter ran off the set. You ever seen a Jupiter in space? There it goes. Excellent. Jupiter ran off the set.
Johnson & Johnson opioid ruling, the $572 million. You think that's just for the state?
500. Yes, they said they're going to create something. They're going to fix some of their problems. I'm going to tell you, if that fixes your problem, Arkansas, good luck with that.
They're going to fight it,
what
though.
state was
They
it?
already said they're
They're
going
gonna-
to
they're
It was
gonna-
Oklahoma.
It was not.
Oklahoma.
And again, you're right. Where's my
The
belt?
wind comes
It's still
whipping
Oklahoma.
down the plane, isn't that it?
I can't believe you got it right. Why didn't you say, Freddie, shut up? Say, Freddie, shut up. Let me hear it.
No.
Let me hear it.
Freddie, be quiet.
It's much nicer.
So powerful.
Yes, Nicole?
Oh no, I was just gonna say it was for $572 million
In Oklahoma.
against them. Yeah, an
The hell's in
Oklahoma judge.
Oklahoma? Is that even a
know.
country?
That's where it started.
It's a
Yes, it's the middle of the country, which is a
So
great
let me get
part
this
of our
right. There are
country.
50
Thank
other
you.
states, right? If they all sue for the same cause, they're all going to win.
Well, that was my question. Was
Sure.
that money just for the state of Oklahoma?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they told me. There
And
was a
now
guy.
and why Johnson & Johnson in Oklahoma? What was the
Well,
precedent
Johnson
behind
Johnson also got banged out for the baby powder thing,
Well,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Baby powder. Anybody still
Absolutely.
use baby powder?
I never
You
used
use
it.
it?
No.
Do you use it for Pilates?
No.
Did you sprinkle it on
Which
like
is
snow?
it's like a big party.
Yeah.
Like a new version of a foam party. No.
You could tell she's been there. You want to introduce our
11
friend?
o'clock. Yes, we've got Lonnie Markman with us today of Pilates Play Space. And of course, Dawn DeMarco book. Happy birthday, Dawn. Cheers.
Happy birthday to Dawn DeMarco. And you know, I never knew her last name was The Book until they actually told me.
And
The
I've known
book.
you
What
for
book?
How long have I known you guys?
200 years.
Oh my
200.
gosh, since
We're
we first
aging well.
started.
Yeah.
A long time.
I
We've got a
know.
new producer who I said, you're welcome to stay, you're welcome to leave. She said, I think I'll stay. So,
Are you having
welcome,
fun?
Nicole.
I am, yeah.
Talking to your mic, Nicole, because we can't hear you.
She
Make
comes
sure it's
all the
on.
way from Tampa.
Get out of here. You
I
came
am
from
having fun, yeah.
you came from Tampa.
Well, I lived in West Palm originally, but then I went to school in Tampa for 2 years, and I just moved back in May.
Oh, so you're back here.
Yeah,
You
permanently.
didn't just drive it. Now I got something for you. My son Giovanni has asked us to work on Monday,
Monday, November 11th.
November 11th. Oh, is that one of the?
Do you not
Veterans
normally
Day.
work on Mondays?
That's why I have to
No, this
explain.
particular Monday. It's Veterans Day. They want us to do a show out in Tampa. And his company wants us to do a show in Tampa.
Really?
So we're gonna stay at your house. Where did you stay?
She's not there
Where
anymore.
did you
I'm not
stay
there
out
anymore.
there?
I used to live in an apartment.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell the landlord we're coming.
Okay.
We're gonna
I
rent
got
it for
you.
one day, and we all crash like a giant party.
I'm gonna sleep on the roof.
Oh, you want to lower him, Mike?
Sorry. And they're gonna strap me down.
Amen.
Keep going down. You know, the funny thing about Dylan has this thing, he wants to be on somebody's roof.
No,
That's what he
you
always
said
said.
that you wanted to strap me down on the roof. In case we had to bring all the equipment.
Wasn't Wasn't that a movie where they had the grandmother on the roof and
Yes, Chevy Chase.
that's him,
It's like my mom.
the mom, like your mom? Your mom is Chevy Chase.
No, grandma. We put grandma on the roof.
All right, can we get into the show?
We're absolutely gonna
Because
get
you're having absolutely too much fun on Dawn the Book's birthday.
Well,
And
yes.
if you want to join the conversation, what's the number?
Give us a call, 888-565-1470. Say hi to Blake, because Blake is on the board tomorrow. We're going to be live at Buddha Sky Lounge on Atlantic in Delray Beach doing Mixology 101. The girls versus Freddie. So if you want to come out and have some fun.
I need some guys, Dylan.
We need some guys.
If you got boyfriends, bring them, please.
Is Freddie making the drinks?
I'm making it, drinking it, and pouring it out, baby.
Lucas is the bartender at Buddha Sky Lounge, and he teaches
Oh, but he's a
mixology
male.
classes. Yes.
Oh, okay,
So
good.
that's cool.
And he's
It's
going to
okay.
be
It's all
teaching
I
us. My partner, Jen G, was supposed to come, and she's not.
Oh no, what
Dawn DeMarco,
happened?
because she's got business, work.
Oh,
That,
Change. Change.
that other thing going on. So if
Jen
you want
G.
to come on, join us tomorrow, Buddha Sky Lounge. We'll be there live from 12 to 2 doing Mixology 101. We also have Savor Our City joining us with Denise Ruggetti, and she's bringing some people, so we're going to have some fun there. Thursday, where are we?
Anthony's Cold Pizza.
Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza in Delray benefit.
120.
I feel like I'm teaching kindergarten.
120.
And your answer
What are you giving me, a kindergarten IQ
Operation
test?
120.
If I mess up, I swear to God, I'm going to hit
I'll
you with a
correct you, I
bat.
promise.
You have a guest on the line?
Okay, we'll get right there. The 120 is going to did a show last night. Phenomenal show about 120 and our female vets. I even said to them, if I get the houses in Puerto Rico done, I'm going to open the doors and put those vets out there.
And even better news, you're taking how many of our producers
All
with us?
7. All 7. We're going out to paint. We're going to have a paint party and do a show from the
And
house.
apparently the only one that has a problem with no AC is
You.
me.
Yeah, I'm with you, girlfriend.
That's okay. I'll get you
Do
one of
not
those
buy a
hats
little
with a
fan,
propeller.
little propeller. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking in your head.
Are you near the water or anything?
Yeah, the water's about 7 miles away.
No.
I got a hose. I'll wet you down.
On Thursday, we're at Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza to benefit Operation 120 to give back to the homeless female veterans in Palm Beach County. Anyone
Love
who eats in or takes out from the Delray location,
All day long.
just mention Operation 120 and 20% of your proceeds of your meal go back to Operation 120.
That's right. So buy some freaking pizza
Have
Thursday.
some pizza. We're going to have some pizza Thursday. And then
It is
Friday,
Pizza Thursday. You wake up, pizza. Midday, pizza. 3 o'clock, pizza. 6 o'clock, pizza. 9 o'clock, pizza.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
All of it.
Their cauliflower pizza is so good.
They have cauliflower.
Oh my God,
that's
it is
It's
so
all-
good.
You like
I have to
cauliflower?
get some pizza.
You like cauliflower pizza? No.
Never tried it.
Oh.
Not the
Never
cauliflower, not
tried
the
it?
cauliflower
Never tried
crust.
it,
Like
no.
their actual
What?
pizza
I
has
usually like onion on my
cauliflower
pizza.
and roasted
Onion on
garlic
your
on
pizza?
it. It's
Onion,
so
yeah.
good.
She likes
doesn't
onions
mean
on her pizza.
cauliflower crust.
I don't mean cauliflower
on
crust.
it.
I mean the cauliflower pizza at Anthony's.
What do you mean?
Highly
you don't
recommend.
Eat, you don't eat the crust of cauliflower?
I do, but that's not what they offer there.
What do they offer?
It's regular pizza.
Yeah.
That on top of it, it's like roasted garlic and cauliflower. It's
No,
delicious.
I want a cauliflower pizza.
All right, well, you gotta go somewhere else.
No. We gotta call the chef. Tell him Freddie's coming. He's a diabetic. He needs cauliflower.
I will take care of that for you.
Do you eat gluten?
I eat anything.
All right, so you'll eat
If gluten's in the way, it's gonna
so
get
you'll eat
eaten.
this cauliflower pizza.
What is gluten? What is that?
It's the protein from wheat.
Yes.
What the hell is a protein from wheat? I didn't even know
A lot
wheat
of
had
people
protein.
are allergic, unfortunately. Yeah.
I sneeze after I eat wheat.
Yeah.
I sneeze.
You're allergic.
I sneeze like
All right,
crazy.
we're going to get to our caller before we have to go to commercial.
Who's on the phone?
Who's on the phone?
Blake, put him on the phone, baby.
Linda's on the phone.
Linda,
oh,
is
yay!
Linda, where are you, Linda?
Hi, can you see me?
I see.
Unfortunately, yes, because every time I see you, it rains. Is it gonna rain?
Where the heck is she?
Where are you, Linda?
I'm in my kitchen.
She's in her kitchen. Your kitchen is beautiful.
Yeah.
God, really?
Tell her to turn the radio down.
Turn the radio down, Linda. We can hear you.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Yes. It's better, Blake?
Yeah, it's just an echo.
How you doing, Linda?
Good. How are you? I'm getting there.
You're very busy. What's going on with the storm we got coming?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to definitely heat up here. I just need to know, by Wednesday, I'm going to have a better idea about everything.
You sound like all the other meteorologists.
Yeah.
They say the same thing. Linda, I just need to know, is it going to hit Puerto Rico? That's all I care about.
It's going south of Puerto Rico.
There you
but
go.
they're gonna be on the north
There you
end.
go, baby. Prayer does work. And it's going to hit us straight on, I heard.
It's going to go just south. They're going to be in the eye wall. They're going to be in the wall.
You're going to be in the
So I'm
wall.
not happy
Not
about
us,
that.
Puerto Rico.
You better put up them blinds. Why don't you take the kids to help you put up
Wait,
those...
she didn't say us. She said Puerto Rico.
No, Puerto Rico.
What?
It's in the eye wall.
In the eye? What the hell's an eye wall?
The center of the freaking storm.
It is not. It's south, Linda. Linda, I swear to God, if you were here, I'd throw a cup at you.
Puerto Rico will be, the island is going to be north of the eye of the storm.
Okay.
But I'm talking that they're still going to be in the eye wall. They're going to have some damage and flooding.
So then wedding. Okay, I can deal with that. I had to go to PR this weekend.
And then we're hoping that it, gets through some mountains and dissipates a little bit.
I'm sorry?
He's
I can't
not
hear
going
you.
to
so I
Puerto
lowered the
Rico.
phone.
No, of course not. You can't fly there.
Let me put the phone to my ear. Make life
Yeah, put the
easier.
phone in your ear. Stop acting so politically correct.
And then we're thinking what?
Say that.
It can maybe get some wind shear and lose some strength?
Well, if it goes over Hispaniola, exactly. That's what I'm hoping for.
Do we think it's going to do that?
If the mountains rip it up a little bit by Wednesday, then at least I'm expecting a tropical storm between Daytona to Palm Beaches. That's my main spot right now, and Melbourne is my focal point. but that all can
Melbourne?
change.
Why is Melbourne your focal
Melbourne-
point?
Because all my everything I'm doing to narrow it down. All
I
my
live in
research is
Boca.
going
Make
kinda
Boca
directly
your
towards
focal
Melbourne.
point.
No,
I'm
she's
thinking
thinking
Melbourne.
it's going towards Melbourne is what she's
It is. It's going to go north of us.
Well, do you not understand her language?
I don't understand. She speaks English.
What's wrong with you?
I can't hear her. Hey, Linda, I need you to do a segment with me. It's Are You Ready segment. Are you healthy? Are you feeling better?
I am finally feeling better. I'm going to see you guys Friday.
Okay, I need you to come down because I want to do a segment, Are You Ready? That we started with that other
Come
company.
with us on Friday.
And I want companies out there to prepare for this hurricane. You should have your water. Get it now. Get your bread. Get your cheese so I can get some later. Get it now and get ready because if you get hit, you're going to be prepared.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else we need to
I know,
be
it's-
thinking about?
I'm sorry?
Anything else we need to be preparing for? Not panicking?
Like another hurricane.
No, with Dorian. Let's start with this one.
Yeah, let's start with
What are you
Dorian.
doing for me?
Dorian, okay, anything that's on the south side, so if that storm is heading towards, say, Palm Beach, Melbourne, anything on the south side of that storm, if it maintains tropical storm strength, you guys will be on the weaker end of the storm, and I'm not too concerned about it. There's not another system coming from the north that's going to cause friction and have a problem with tornadoes like we had at Wilma. So there's different scenarios setting up to our advantage, but then there's things setting up that's to our disadvantage, which is we got a lot of wind shear that's lessening. It's getting weaker and weaker.
Well, maybe it'll
in
break
advance
up.
of the
It'll
storm.
break up.
So that means that there is possibility of the system getting stronger. I mean, there is a possibility of a hurricane, a weak
She is such a-
hurricane. So I don't think anyone Palm Beach North should take their eye off of it for a second.
Listen,
From
Linda, not for
from
nothing.
Daytona to West Palm Beach.
Linda, not for nothing, but you're blowing my hurricane party. I want to know, are we going to have a party or should we take for cover? That's all I need to know.
Yeah, well, you can take for cover
She
and
doesn't
then
know.
have a party.
All right,
Is that
tomorrow, are you going to be on, she going to be on set with us tomorrow?
I don't think she
Are you
is.
coming tomorrow on set? We're going to Buddha Sky Bar.
Friday she is.
Friday? All right, so when you get an
Friday.
update, let me know what the hell I'm supposed to by Friday. Puerto Rico is tomorrow. I need to for you to call and give me an update tomorrow because I may have to run out of here.
Well, tomorrow for me is a call day, so it's going to be a busy day of just reconfiguring everything and seeing what I think is going to be the approaching spot and the wind strength and everything.
You know, Linda, I love you. I love you. Come on to the set because I hate
And
watching
people
you
can
there.
follow you at Florida Severe Weather on Facebook.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
And get your groove
I'm
on.
like
Get ready for the
24/7 on
hurricane.
the stupid.
24/7.
We are having a hurricane party at Linda's house.
Well, it's made like a concrete bunker.
That's
so
right.
Trust me, you're at the
That's what
safest
she
spot
said.
here.
Thank you, Linda. Feel good, honey.
I don't know if you can see behind me, but it's
I see
like
bricks.
It's like
That's good enough for me.
castle.
That's good enough
All
for
right,
me.
Blake, we're going to go to commercial break. Give us a
Thank
call
you,
with
Linda.
any questions. Thank you, Linda. 888-565-1470. Follow Linda, Florida Severe Weather on Facebook, and we will be right back.
You're in reformed.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.danielle.com BULJAN.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Farrell Law Firm, standing up to corporate bullies, using innovative, aggressive, and effective strategies to resolve disputes effectively and timely. Contact us at 954-252-9818, online at farrelllawfirm.com, and on Facebook at Farrell Law Firm. We look forward to being of service to you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. I just want you to know, if you call in 888-565-1470, you got to open up the store. Listen, I just want you to know, this is the latest of our advertisement special. This is milk and magnesia with a couple of drops of scented oil. And I'm going to tell you, I've been using this for a week. My armpits are like a desert. They're like a desert. I can tell you, I don't sweat no more. Give me this back. So if you need the Brooklyn Cafe
We learned that if you want to be toxin-free with your deodorant, this is online milk and magnesia product.
It works.
Oh, God.
Dawn, look.
Essential.
Look. Put me back up.
You put an roll-on, and you add an essential oil, which I don't think we added. You can make it.
I added it. I even put hemp in
It doesn't
it.
smell like anything.
It smells delicious.
It smells like nothing.
And if you get sick, you could drink. Uh-oh.
If your deodorant gives you a stomachache, then
that's right. You can lick. If you have a stomachache, you can lick the deodorant.
It doesn't smell like anything.
You can lick the deodorant.
What are you doing?
I'm looking.
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
You guys know. That is, you know what? That deserves a bell. That is hilarious. You can lick your armpit if you have a stomachache.
And if you can't reach, you can go to Pilates, play space, and learn how to do that.
And if you're going to do Pilates, you know what you need? A little milk and magnesia. It goes a long way. Thank you, Liz Sant gave us that tip. She actually made this for us.
Actually, Kenny made that for us. Do you know that French makeup is now going to be featured at Hippocrates Health Institute because we introduced Liz to Z, and that's what happened.
You introduced
Liz to Chef Z. Chef Z is bringing crunchy
from A to Z
to Hippocrates.
I love it. Now, did you hear the latest and greatest idea? We're gonna bring our guest on the air in a couple of seconds. I want to bag this in a bag of healthy.
A bag of what?
Bag what?
Get healthy.
What are you bagging?
Oh.
Pilates. We talked about this.
Bagging me?
Yeah, I'm gonna bag it. We're gonna put our face in a bag. It's gonna be empty, but if you want to get healthy,
Delivery is so articulate.
I take that as a compliment from the woman who has this as a pen.
Unicorn.
From a woman who has this as a pen. She's telling me I'm articulate. I'm articulate. You're articulate. I swear to God, give me my rock back.
Pilates. There you go. So you want to do a whole health segment?
Yes, I want to do health. I want to do a segment where we're gonna go on the road. We're doing 3 this week, and we're gonna do more next week, where we bring in her.
Lonnie.
We bring in Flamingo, because she stands like a flamingo. You gotta see this. Work the picture. And she will teach you for a half hour how to get healthy. So it's not just a little vegan. It's going to be a workout.
Well, let's talk to Lonnie.
Lonnie
has her own Pilates studio right above her home called Pilates Play Space. Tell us what you do.
Hi. So
She's had 2 hours to warm
Right
up.
here.
I'm looking at that camera. Okay. Hi, I'm Lonnie. I, first and foremost, am a mom. I think that's probably the hardest and most beautifully challenging job. And because of that, and that process is sort of where Pilates Play Space came in. I'm also a nutrition coach. I'm a self-love advocate. And my passion really is for helping women live in a body they love. And I think that...
Do men do Pilates?
Yeah, men can come too.
Thank
really
you.
special men can come too.
Really special men.
Yes.
Lick your armpit.
This will be the test.
I'll give that to you.
If you can reach your armpit, you can join as a man.
By the second class, I'll get you there. Don't worry.
Holy I can't reach my armpit.
Tell us about Pilates Play Space, because you teach at your home and you also work at other Pilates studios.
I do. I've been teaching Pilates for probably about 15 years. I was a nutrition coach before that. Before that, I owned Coach
You got
for
your
Women.
master's in that.
I do. So I've always been in the realm of health somewhere. I've worked at many, many holistic wellness centers in New York. So for me, it's always been about teaching women to live in a body they love. And that's, I think, no matter what hat I'm wearing, that's sort of the fundamental message. So no matter what shape the business takes, that's it.
Yeah, 'cause you talked about moms and stuff being a little bit out of it.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think I said that
We're
exactly.
a little preoccupied.
no, when you get pregnant, you give birth, you get a little out of it.
What I said was,
you want to be pregnant?
Not really.
If you do, she's the worst
I'm
person
good.
to see
I'm
afterwards.
good. I'm way past that.
You want to foster?
Oh.
I'm a foster.
You want to be
cat
a foster?
mom.
You want to be a foster?
Oh, you're a cat mom. I knew we liked each other. I knew
Would
I
you
felt
like to
it.
foster a child?
No.
Come Thursday, we're gonna get you hooked up.
No, I sponsor children overseas.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
In Malawi.
I loved Pilates. I used to do Pilates and booty bar when I first met you.
Okay, hold on. You did Pilates and a booty bar.
Yeah.
Are two different things? Yeah.
Yes.
They are. I also teach bar.
I'm already sweating.
And I teach rebounding. It's on a mini trampoline. It's awesome.
can't
That's
do-
a class.
I can't do that
That's a
'cause
class.
all
I'm going to bring a mini trampoline here.
All my fat moves around and
Well, you
chokes
just
me.
got to wear a couple of
Where do you teach?
strap you in a little bit. I do it all in my studio. I also teach it at
You gotta
Avenue.
wear a strap to do
Yeah.
Pilates.
Do you want to do a trampoline class with
No.
me? You will love
Yeah,
it.
I'm
I can't,
definitely
'cause I'll
getting
fall
you on
off
the
and I'll break
mat.
some more, then I gotta take it home.
You're going to get on the mat with her.
Yeah, I'm
A
definitely getting
mat.
you on the mat.
The last time I was on the mat, I did judo, and they fractured my ankle.
Ooh, that's
How old
not
were
good.
you?
12. I have a long memory. I'm like an elephant.
Well, when you fracture something, yeah, you remember.
You do. You fractured something?
No, I broke my foot.
You broke your foot? Doesn't that hurt?
Yes.
It does.
Yes.
Lonnie, what are some of the benefits of all these classes as we digress?
Well, I think one of the things that has transpired over the year for me in Pilates Play Space is it's just what I'm learning is, yeah, that's just one avenue to give Pilates, which is all about lengthening and toning. It's finding your center. It's the nice sort of balance between a full body kick-ass workout, which is what I like to say, and being a little bit more connected to your body,
So
to
it's
your
about
soul.
strengthening your core.
It's about strengthening your
Man,
core.
you should have been here yesterday. That's
Do
what
you
we're
teach
talking
night
about.
classes also?
I do. Yeah,
So is it
I
by
do.
appointment?
And I teach classes. So right now I have classes that for, I call it fourth trimester. So for little babies, and they
You
just
teach little babies?
I don't teach the little babies. No. So
Oh.
I created a space because when I gave birth to my son, I was a fitness expert beforehand and I was looking to get back into it. And all I could find was these mommy and me yoga classes where like you did cat and cow and you moo and you meowed and like it was not really about the
Cat
mom.
and cow?
It's an exercise move, a stretch.
Really?
So, but when you take these little classes, like you stand tall like a tree and you sway, and it's created for the kid. I just gave you so much. I gave you so much material there, didn't I?
And then
Did you hear
meow. But
No,
that's what they
no,
do.
wow.
That's what
The
they
cow
do.
goes meow.
Mommy and me yoga classes. Not all of them. I'm sure there's some of them out there that are great.
And you
See
just
what
came,
I did
you
there?
just came from Brooklyn a year ago, right?
Bro,
You gotta be
3
from
years
the
ago.
north.
3 years ago. Yeah.
Really cool. I might
So my space is basically a safe space for the kids to play. I have I have a little room that they get toys and like all sorts of fun stuff, no matter what the age. And then the studio itself is for the moms. So the moms are working out. They're getting a full body workout, gentle but kick ass at the same time. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I just said that.
You said that. We'll send you,
it's okay.
We'll send you the bill.
And,
But
and
hold
then-
on. So
yes.
so women give birth. They're a little heavy because they were carrying fat for the baby and the whole 9 yards. So they're gonna get back in shape, and that's what you do for the moms.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
Keep
I
it
help
simple
them.
for
I
the
help
Puerto
them
Rican.
live in a body they love now, even though they're trying to change and alter something
Well, if
about
they're
them.
heavy,
whether
they
it's,
don't love it.
Well,
they
but-
want to change it.
Yeah, but that's okay. You can still love yourself as you are and want to change. I think that's the mindset shift that has to happen to create change.
Just a miracle you've created by giving birth, right? You may not be.
Say that in English.
The miracle of creating birth.
Yes.
Your body may not be as you want it, but what you have
Correct.
created, you need
Right.
to embrace it and love it, and all that you've done.
Well, women get depressed because after you give the child, you're a little chunky or what have you, and then women. But then some other women that I know look like Captain America after birth. It's
Well,
like ridiculous.
I have to say, I mean, I think what happens, and it's one of the things that it frustrates me because I want to help women see themselves differently through this process.
Gotcha.
I get very frustrated when I'm like, oh, I'm fat. No, you're pregnant. It's very different.
I'm heavy.
You
Yeah,
know,
you're not heavy. You're carrying a
you're
child.
literally giving life to a child, you know, and so yes, you have to take care of yourself and nourish yourself and exercise, but you're that vessel right now.
Now, what do you
but then
do
after
to
that,
women who don't give birth and are like built like very big?
Or even after we've had children, if you.
No children.
Well, I mean,
no children. Just
same
heavy.
concept. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Pilates is about connecting to your body. The way that I do nutrition is about nourishment. It's a holistic approach. So, it happens on the mat, it happens off the mat. What
So it's
you
the
know, what
mat
you
and
eat is
food?
on your correct.
It's a balance.
Yeah, it's an absolute balance. And it's not just what's on your actual plate that you're eating, but it's what's on your plate of life. So it's all that sort of balance of everything we do.
The whole plate of life thing.
The psychology of food.
She gets it.
Well,
Now-
she has a degree in psychology of food.
I do. I have a certification in
So would you
psychology
say
of
that
eating.
most Americans are psychologically attached to food?
Oh, I
Comfort
think
food.
I think we
Ice
have a
cream.
tremendously distorted relationship to food and to our bodies, and unfortunately, society has created that, especially
Yes.
women in America.
No kidding.
Is it
And
happen with the young ones too? The millennials?
More so, I would think.
It's different, I think, than what's
Different food?
happened. No, not different food. I think at the end of the day, cravings are there, and there's comfort foods, and comfort foods are both. Again,
What
I don't
the
believe
hell
in
is
black
a
and
comfort food?
Macaroni
all right, tell me.
and
Wait, no, wait, don't
cheese.
answer. Tell me what
Sorry.
Tell me what you eat. Tell me what you eat when you're sad.
Tequila. Can I eat tequila? Did I say
Perfect.
something wrong?
No, that's
Tequila.
It's not food, that's drink.
That's good for me.
Okay.
You have enough tequila, it don't matter what the hell you eat.
Well, okay, you just lost weight.
Yes.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yes.
Well,
I
we
lost a
just
lot of
talked
weight. I
about
lost
it.
68 pounds.
Okay,
No, actually,
so
I gained 5 back,
when you were
63.
65 pounds heavier,
Yes.
what were you eating? Because it wasn't just
Anything
tequila.
in front of me.
It wasn't just tequila.
No, it wasn't. I was having everything. I was having a ball, baby. It was because I ended up in the hospital that I had to change, but I was having a ball. I didn't care.
Right, so you were eating foods that were comfort foods to you in some way. You
Comfort.
had an emotional connection to them,
No,
whether
I
it was
didn't.
pizza.
No, I tasted everything. If you made a bad pizza, I ate it. My son made frozen French fries. I ate it. I was the only one at the table. I said, Freddie, thank you. And I ate it. And they were crunchy as
You were
that.
like Mikey, right?
It wasn't.
That's
You know what
going
it
way
is?
back.
That is, don't date yourself. No, I know.
The way I look at it is in,
like Mikey.
in Latino
like
communities, we have fun. We love eating. Chef has some over there for him show after us. I love it.
But
I don't
it's
care
not
what's
just
in
the
it.
Latino communities. In the
every
Jewish
community.
culture, everything is about food.
You eat stuff? The
I eat
Jewish
everything.
culture don't have a lot of good food.
Well,
No,
they
that's
don't.
true.
They
I
don't
agree
make
with you
good
there.
food. I'm not saying the food is good. I'm saying that
Damn, I have good
every
food.
event is
When I
about
worked
food. The
in Benson-
Italians, every event
Oh,
is about food.
I worked in
Everything
Benson
is
Hills.
about food.
Benson Hills, I
Yeah.
could not
Always eating.
get. I couldn't even get a good sandwich. What was that?
I was saying Italians. Yeah,
everything
every
is
Sunday
focused
it's
around
an event.
food.
You have
Get 'em
wine.
right.
You have spaghetti.
She has
you,
a mic.
everything.
Get a mic. Are you Italian?
I am. Yeah.
Are you
Italian.
a good cook?
Oh, you are, so my.
Are you a good cook?
Not yet. I'm learning, but
You wanna learn?
I was cooking in Tampa, but being home,
You want to learn how to cook Latino?
I would. Yeah.
Okay, we have chef here. Chef is going to teach everybody how to cook, and then you're going to teach us what we should eat and shouldn't eat.
Okay.
Okay, a diabetic
It's
can't
the
eat.
emotional connection to the food.
But I don't see what the emotion is.
People eat when they're sad. Or
Most-
people don't eat when they're sad.
Most people,
Yes.
99%,
She's excluding me.
minus Freddie, has an emotional connection to food. Whether it's, again, quote unquote, good or bad. They like Snickers bars for me. They remind me of my dad. I literally can
Love
eat
the
them all. I
Snickers.
can't pass one up as I walk by somewhere.
Yes.
That's emotional connection. My dad passed, like it's a thing. So
Right.
it could be even a beautiful emotional connection, or it could be the fact that when, you're really angry and upset, you go to mac and cheese, like you're talking about.
Yeah.
So most people have an emotional connection.
So
to
when
food.
I
How did
see
we
you,
get
if
on
I
this
bring you a
topic?
Snicker bar, then it's all cool.
Yeah.
The
You like
psychology
it?
of
Fist
food
bumps,
is
we're
how we
good.
got on this
Really?
topic. The psychology of food.
I want to ask,
There are people who when I get stressed, I don't eat.
What the hell is that?
But there are people who get stressed and they overeat.
Well, how can you not eat?
I get so stressed I get sick to my stomach and I just don't.
But no matter what, the moral of exactly your question was, most people have a distorted relationship to food. You asked me about the millennial generation and how I feel about that. I think that it's a little different because everything is so media driven. With Facebook.
Do you cook?
I do cook.
You cook good?
I cook good.
Your husband likes your cooking?
My husband likes my cooking. He likes his cooking better.
What is he? Is he Italian?
No, he's Jewish.
He's Jewish? He's a Jewish cook.
Yeah, he cooks. He's a very, very, very good cook.
Does he cook all the time or do you cook all the time?
We both cook, but he cooks more than I do. He likes to, he likes more flavor than I do.
And there you go. So you eat a lot of vegetables and greens and stuff?
I do,
So
but I eat everything.
You eat chicken and beef and all?
I do.
Is it okay for people to have those kind of meals and still stay healthy?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, at the end of the day, for me, it's about quality. And I think that's what most people should be looking at, especially now if you're talking about meat, we're talking about genetically modified foods. We're talking about the hormones in them. So you want to really make a decision when you're eating, especially when you're eating out, to try to eat organic, try to eat grass-fed beef.
Do you go out to eat organic?
I go out to eat. Yeah,
organic.
I won't eat necessarily meat unless I have to. If it's
really?
not organic when I'm out.
But there's a whole psychology to food, and when you're working with getting in shape and fitness, it's why are people eating it? What is your emotional connection to the food?
Wait a minute. You go out to dinner with Chuck. You only eat organic?
I'm not talking about organic.
I'm saying, do you
choices. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't.
You go out to dinner to eat healthy.
Sometimes, yeah.
Really? Do you go out to dinner to eat healthy?
Yes.
You do?
I do.
You guys too?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys you never had a Burger King burger, right? Never.
No.
Never. Nobody went to McDonald's.
Do you know I want to try?
Did you hear they're coming up with the have you ever had it?
I haven't had Burger King's. I had one at Duffy's, and it was so
It's
good that I thought
it was.
I thought they brought me a regular hamburger.
The Impossible Burger is delicious.
Well, hold
and now
on a
Burger
second.
King is coming out with one.
Before that,
yes.
Did anybody visit one of these fast food chains and have a hamburger?
Sure.
So you didn't go out thinking healthy. What are you talking
I will
about?
do it again. I probably won't eat a burger, but it's not that
you won't eat a burger. Why?
I don't know. I've never been a fast food
Have you ever
person,
seen
but
the stuff?
I'll eat a burger.
You ever seen
just
the stuff
not at a fast
food?
food.
You ever had a pancake and all the syrup is everywhere?
I love pancakes.
Yeah, and you have to
I actually
wear
love
it.
French toast.
You have to wear it.
But it has to be maple syrup. It can't be.
I'll chop the maple syrup tree in the back.
It can't be Aunt Jemima sugar.
Aunt Jemima. Wow, that's a blasphemy.
No, you gotta have the.
You gotta have the real
Real?
stuff.
You're right, exactly.
Yeah, that's
So
what
you
it
want-
goes about the quality.
Yeah.
It's
So
just
you
about
will
quality.
eat that because you. What are you looking at?
You're talking.
Do you? Do you ever go to fast food? Jupiter, you ever go to fast food? What the hell did you go home and come back?
All the way to Jupiter and back. No, not as much. Well, I don't eat meat. I eat fish, but not other meat. So
You're vegetarian?
Pescatarian. So there's not
What
much
the
for me
hell
at
is
other
that?
fast food.
That means she eats fish.
I eat fish. but I'm-
You like shrimp?
yeah.
What do you dip the shrimp in?
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup. There
No,
you go.
what do
There
you?
we go.
I'm
Stop.
serious. That's a serious question. What do you dip in it?
I don't-
Tartar sauce.
I don't like cocktail sauce. I like tartar sauce, but I won't. I
That's
can eat shrimp
mayonnaise.
plain.
Lemon.
And lemon.
All right, we got to go to commercial break. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We're going to get back to Pilates at some point, so we're going to segue
Now I gotta
over.
find out what a Pilates is.
Give us a call. Say hi to Blake, and we will be right back. A Pilates.
Pilates.
Oh my God, you are just like all over.
Dawn sounds super far away.
Let's all welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies, including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
What's with all the excitement? Join us at Game of Axes, Boynton Beach. The game is simple and learning to throw is fun and easy. For more information, search our website, gameofaxes.com, or call us at 561-617-0120. With the help of our talented axe masters, you will be hitting bullseyes in no time. Game of Axes is located at 12550 South Military Trail. Let's get throwing!
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888 Cafe Doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Oh,
Before
that
we
mic
go-
sounds so much better.
How's that, Blake? Blake.
Lot so much better.
Blake.
And there you have it.
Blake, when is your birthday, Blake?
May.
Where is Blake?
He's in the radio station.
Blake's at the radio station.
Blake, we do it. Blake, I love Blake.
Blake is God.
Blake used to be.
Where is he coming from?
Blake used to be on the Freddie Fixes show. Remember when we used to do the Freddie Fixes show?
We snuck that in, didn't we?
Okay, lower your voice a little bit. Say that again.
What?
We snuck that one in, didn't we?
Yes, we used to have fun with Blake, and all the girls wanted to date Blake.
They still do.
They still do. And the funny thing about Blake is that Blake does, the WWF, the wrestling stuff. He's the voice of the wrestling stuff.
Okay.
He's like, in this quarter. That was him. That's what he does. And knockdown. It was unreal.
May what, Blake?
What's that?
May what?
19.
Okay.
You're a Taurus, right?
Right on the cusp.
Right on the cusp.
I know. What's after Taurus?
What is after Taurus?
I have no clue.
No clue.
It changes 2-3 days later. I don't remember what it is.
Gemini, I think.
Gemini, Cancer.
Now, Blake, if you're gonna
June 25th.
Gemini, then Cancer.
that would include Blake. Blake, if you we play a game about what's Jody wearing. Do you know what she's wearing today?
I haven't looked.
All right. So from now on, are you gonna be doing the board tomorrow?
No, AJ is.
No, I won't be there tomorrow.
Tell AJ to get out. Because somebody has to look at what Jody's wearing at the WNN studios, and if you call in and tell us what she's wearing, you're wearing a bag of coffee.
Win a bag of coffee.
Yeah, bag of coffee. I just said that.
Give us a call. He is all over the
bag of
place
coffee.
today.
Thank you very much for playing.
565-1470.
Now, I would like to sing happy birthday to our good friend, The Book.
Dawn DeMarco, the book.
Don't look
Dawn
at me. You
DeMarco,
guys
The
gotta
Book.
start.
I would like to sing. You guys sing? You got a mic? Yeah, don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
All right,
Dylan, you got
Facebook,
a
this is
mic?
a cover song. Trust us. It's okay.
It is
You're
the
gonna
number,
get a recording
It is
contract
the
from
number
this.
one
No.
song used, and it is copyrighted.
Exactly.
Are you ready?
You sing it?
And happy birthday. What's the matter with you? Oh, come on. You guys are sorry.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dawn. The book. Happy birthday to you. You know, not for nothing, but you guys are horrible.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
that was like family singing to me, so it warmed my heart.
It did. It warmed my toes.
Speaking Speaking of toes, apparently you can learn a lot from people based on what their toes look like.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Have you ever noticed there are certain people that expose their toes? They wear the flip-flops.
Well, it's Florida,
Yes.
so everyone.
But you
kinda
can
wears
tell
flip-flops.
so much about people's toes.
Can you?
Yes. You can tell personalities. You can
Really?
tell hygiene. You can. Like she's
Hygiene for
laughing.
sure.
She's laughing because she knows what I'm talking about. There, in New York, everybody closes their toes.
Well, hello,
They have
yeah.
closed-toed shoes.
But when they show who they are, the ones that aren't properly filed, and then you got nails from here to Oklahoma.
Is that a
things
thing?
like- oh my God, yes. And they like weapons.
Really?
Yeah, in Puerto Rico they use those for cockfights to fight.
So there are people that don't trim their toenails and
No.
don't have a proper
And they have a
hygiene?
farm going on there. All I'm saying. But you can tell so much about people's feet, whether they take care of themselves, because it's an extremity. When you go home, do you talk to your toes? You go,
Do you
hello.
feel the same way about people's hands?
No, that's different.
My mother does, though.
Your mother what?
Feels the same way about people's hands. She
I'm
said
just-
you can
just-
tell a lot about people from their hands.
Yeah, just why the feet, not the hands?
Because the feet are so
Do you
far.
have a foot fetish?
That's besides the point. It is about. Where was the question? The question was.
I know.
Toes. So if you're coming to the set, if you're coming to the Heart of Del Rey Art Gallery,
Beware to be
pedicure.
judged by your
Have you
toes.
ever had a pedicure?
yes, I have.
You still
I
do
don't
that
like
often?
them.
I do not.
You don't like them?
I don't like them.
What?
They're very painful.
I saw someone getting her nails done and she was like crying. She said,
Yeah.
I hate getting a pedicure.
Why?
She said it terrifies her.
Yeah.
And they
it's
massage your
painful.
feet is the best thing in the world.
No, if they do it properly. I had a pedicure, and the owner of the salon was there, and I kept going, ow, 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 ow. And I said, you know, why didn't she stop? When I said the first ow, would you not stop giving me pain? I don't like pain.
You can ask for somebody else.
Well, yeah, but I was in, you know.
It's not that they're gonna spit on your foot.
Well, that's
spit on the
That
phone.
is a hygiene thing too, though. That they've had these articles in the news
Oh, yeah.
about folks
Yeah.
getting
Ooh.
diseases and fungus from pedicures.
No
They don't
thanks.
clean the
Yeah,
tubs.
but that can happen everywhere.
Do
But
you
in Pilates, you don't
do
wear
you
shoes.
do you go?
You don't wear shoes in Pilates. I'm a big fan of no
Do you
shoes.
clean the mat? You clean the mat?
Do I clean the mat? Of course I clean the mat. Yes, I clean the mat. Actually, you would clean the mat if you come take a
I would
class.
bring in one of those.
You
Speedo
would clean
things,
your
right?
own
You
mat.
don't wear shoes in Pilates. You don't wear shoes in bar. You probably wear
In a
shoes
bar?
on trampoline, yes?
No shoes on the
No
track.
don't
shoes
wear-
on trampoline either?
You gotta
No.
wear shoes in a bar.
Ah, no shoes at bar.
Oh,
At bar.
At not the at
In
the
a bar.
I try at the bathroom. I try the line.
You don't wear shoes in the bathroom either? Okay, that's another.
If people want more information on Pilates at Pilates Play Space or to follow you, nutrition, you also do a healthy happy hour.
I do. One of the things that Pilates Play Space has sort of morphed into is a community space. So I do a healthy happy hour that's once a month, and where I kind of try to recognize other businesses from the community, and they have different. Sometimes I've done a meditation. We're going to do a Malabit event. We've done vision boards. I've had a wine truck out there, and we've had a party.
You had a wine truck
I
out
know.
there?
I'll let you know
Really?
the next time.
It's cheaper if we bring the wine.
You
Bring your
wine. So they change every month, and they kind of. I mean, we just talked about
Right.
getting your
The
jewelry on
sparkle of
there.
life, yeah.
So I'm definitely all about creating community. I'm all about healthy living. So I'm trying to bring that into Pilates Play Space. And yeah, I do a weekly newsletter. I do all kinds of different things to create community.
Very
How
cool.
do people find you and follow you?
PilatesPlaySpace.com or my name, Lonnie, Loni, last name's Markman, MARKMAN.com.
And look for the bag because we're going to put it out there.
Right, a bag of-
Now we can do an event
Bad
every.
lady.
We can do an event every week where we go on a remote. We take it with us, and you have to bring your own. So everybody, we'll turn this into the drink
your own
thing.
what?
Bottle.
Oh.
Bring your own.
BYOB.
Okay.
How's that
All
go
those
Pilates?
letters. But it's the networking thing
Bring
that
your
she.
mat.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
can drink
It's the
on that.
networking thing she's talking about.
The healthy happy hour?
Yeah. So we'll do
Healthy
healthy happy hour. We'll give you a plantain, and you bring your bottle, and everybody networks with their own bottle. So your bottle and her bottle, everybody else.
So does the bottle, are they
I
kind
don't
of like
want to
people's
share my
feet?
bottle if I bring my bottle.
In the sense that the bottle tells a lot about the person and what they bring?
If your feet are not in shape, I'm sending you home. That's what I gotta tell you. Or we get the pedicure lady.
No.
Okay.
Right, Dawn's out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Hi.
Bring my bottle, but I'm not
Do you
showing you
get
my
pedicures? Do you get pedicures? No.
You ever had a pedicure in your
Have
life?
you ever had? She says no, not today.
Have you ever had a pedicure?
Yes, she has. Okay.
Do you like them? Yes. Have you ever done pedicure with a Pilates?
Pedicures and Pilates.
Have you done Pilates?
I like it. That's good.
And Pilates, Freddie.
You know,
Is that what you've been saying this whole time, Freddie?
Of course, babe. I've been trying to say that in English. I gotta speak in Spanish.
Is that what you meant this whole time?
Yes.
It only took 20 minutes to get there. Again, communication, 20 minutes better than 4
20
years.
minutes to get there. You stink. Anyway.
We haven't even talked about Sparkle of Life. You've had a lot going on.
Yes, you got to do it quick because...
It's all good. It's all good. We're having an event September 15th.
Where?
At Pamela Cohen's home. It's a private event. And
but you can come.
Yes.
Wait a minute. If it's a private event, how do you get in?
Well, you have to know people.
Oh, really? How do we get to know someone? What's the phone number?
You have to know me.
What's the phone? How do people, real quick, how do people get...
Go on Eventbrite, and it's a Sparkle of Life event, and it's $35. It's a concert that Pamela's going to be doing.
She's going to be singing?
Yep. And then I'm going to have the jewelry there, and we're raising money for the Rosie Foundation.
Awesome. We should bring you and her back so we could do something here and have a sing.
Definitely. Absolutely.
It's kind of cool.
More to come. All right, September 15th. Check it out, Eventbrite. Tomorrow we are live at Buddha Sky Lounge for Mixology 101. Come on out and have some fun and save the date
Why
Thursday.
do you talk like that?
Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza. That's how I talk, and our music is going out.
And don't be late.
Be kind to each other. Bye-bye.
You've been rare for.
Are you ready for the challenge? Do you know what's coming? Are you ready to become a healthier you in 12 weeks? Welcome to Shred Zone. Shred Zone Fitness offers a personalized training program that you can do. With 30 minutes of time and online daily support, motivation, and a customized, easy, and flexible program designed with you in mind. Contact us at shredzoneonline.com and Shred Zone Fitness Studio, 561-331-2059. Shred Zone Online gives you 24/7 access to your personal trainer, personalized nutrition suggestions, strength training, and weekly accountability. Contact Shred Zone today at 561-331-2059. Let Shred Zone shred you to a better health. ShredZoneOnline.com or 561-331-2059.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.